Hi, I'm out here climbing, hiking in beautiful Arizona. I want to tell you real keys to relationship. So if you're around my age, you've had several relationships and they haven't worked out, probably many ending painfully. And we know insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting result. So you should choose me, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I want to say to you is on a subconscious level, you know that the right guy or the right chemistry isn't going to do it for you. Same with a guy. Because why? We've done this before and it hasn't worked. So I'm going to tell you what is the quote-unquote right thing. And I'll prove it to you that you know it. So from babies on, when we were babies, we looked at walking and then talking. And then we went to first grade. And then we looked at going to second grade and third grade. We like the idea of forward movement. It's essential to our soul to move forward. So picking the right guy or the right girl as if it's a destination will never work. The key in relationship, one of the keys, there's several, I'd say probably there's three. Well, we just talk about one. One of the keys is how well you can help your partner move forward. And how do you do this? The way you do this is, first of all, you make a conscious intention that you're going to be a blessing in each other's lives. It's so important, just the intention, not the plan. And you can do this as friends, you can do this with your friends, I'd encourage you to, or whoever you're with. Hey, what are we doing together? What's the point of our relationship? Is it to be an enhancement to each other's lives? Okay, let's just set that conscious intent and see what happens. And you can divide that into the main categories, right? What are they? Physical health and fitness, mental/emotional health and fitness, how well we are there. How about career or work or projects that we're doing? How about other relationships we have? And I'd say the fifth one is having fun. And that captures a lot of what we need to move forward in and what we really are looking for in a partner, someone that has the skills to help us do this. Then there's great communication, and guess what? You know how guys are, right? Guys want sex. We can talk about that, but let's call it a physical need, and women want sex emotionally, mentally. Well, guess what happens when you're with a guy and you really help him move forward? These bugs are bugging me. And he really helps you move forward. Now the intimacy grows. Now there's a basis for beautiful lovemaking, and actually sexuality stops. You end up making love because you feel so connected and one with each other. And that's really, I'll say, what everyone pretty much is yearning for if they knew it was available. So that's one big key about relationships. There's two other very big keys, and we'll get into those later, but or check out my website. It's called noargue.com, noargue.com, or designedrelationships.com. You know, I'll say one last thing about relationships, and I'm not here to sell you. I'd like to see you. We could see each other. Let's talk about this more. So think about relationships. Would we design a car without a plan? Would we build a house without a plan? Here, you start on one side of the house, and I'll start on the other side of the house, and we'll hope that the roof comes together. Would we build diets without plans? Or how about financial systems or healthcare systems? No. But relationships we do. Why? I believe it's because we're socialized in relationships from very babies, everyone is, as being something that's unconscious, where there's no real intention set. So then we think, oh, if I could just find the right guy and the right chemistry, forget it. You've done that already many times. It can't work. It has to do with how well you can help each other move forward. And I'll just briefly say the second one. Everybody's got crap from their childhood or past relationships. So it's the ability to recognize those issues in your partner and in each other and now help each other actually heal those. And there's obviously a lot to be said about that. And I'll just say the last one, while this bug bites me so you don't feel like I'm withholding anything, but feel free to check out the website or contact me. And that is that in relationship, we get to experience increased oneness when everything goes well. Well, I'm going to use if there's a single force in the universe, a single intelligence that relates us all together, some people that are spiritual, and I don't like that word either, call that God. So if we really are all connected in one, our yearning to connect with another is symbolic of our greater desire and yearning to connect with everyone and everything. That's our natural, I'm going to say that's our natural state that we're trying to return back to. A feeling of oneness with everything, and also unlimitedness, because we are one with everything, right? Then unlimitedness comes and we start to have some very interesting experiences, and that's a subject of another story. So I want to leave this with you with 3 things. Insanity is trying the same thing and expecting different results. And this is why people in our age group get increasingly timid. Oh, geez, there's so much chemistry, but oh, geez, guess what? There's more baggage too. Uh-oh. So everybody gets really timid, but they don't even know what the issue is. And the issue is that it isn't so much about who your partner is, but how you're a partner and how you embrace your partner in helping each other move forward. That's the essential thing. And how do you do that often the best? By really listening well, echoing back what your partner's saying, being able to make room for that. Really listening well. That helps us move forward. And if requested, maybe giving advice. But again, this is a long subject. So number 1, you want to get in relationships, have your male friends watch this video. Get in relationships where you guys can help each other move forward together well, because this is what our soul wants. Without that, forget it. And you know, you've been in relationships that have died in stagnation. So it's essential, right? So that's essential. Number 2, there's going to be some patterns that you guys got to help and make space to help each other heal. I can assist you with those. I've worked with those quite a bit. Number 3, probably there's a spiritual aspect of your relationship, if you want to use the word spiritual, and that is that the real oneness that you begin to experience with each other, you'll naturally want to extend out to other things. And I don't mean sexually per se, or let me say I don't mean sexually, I mean this feeling of connection and oneness. Something wins in our mind. Either everything is connected or one, or everything isn't. So as we break, so to speak, the ego boundary with one person, now the opportunity exists in our mind to kind of extend that. And you could say, if we're really infinite, eternal, unlimited beings, that this is essential for us to quote unquote go home, go back to that state. So your desire for relationship is a great one. Underneath it is connection, intimacy, oneness, which is reflective of what you really want. Blessings. And I got a low battery indication.